Coronation Street's big reveal of Theo Silverton's killer is getting closer, and a newly released spoiler clip now offers a first glimpse at the episode. An hour-long edition on Monday, June 22nd, contains the answers that fans have been waiting for, as a series of flashbacks expose the culprit who finally ended Theo's reign of terror last month. DC Kit Green plays a central role in the drama, as he organizes an explosive dinner party. Kit and his partner Sarah welcome Todd Grimshaw, Summer Spellman, Gary Windass, and Maria Connor to join them for a meal they'll never forget. During the gathering, Maria knocks back the wine and becomes increasingly outspoken as she voices her theory that Gary and Sarah are having an affair. "Truth be told, me and Gary, we've been having a few marital problems lately," Maria explains. "Just the usual stuff. Secrets, lies, whispered phone calls, deleted messages." When that last accusation piques Kit's interest, Maria continues, "That's where you come in. Gary hasn't just been playing with my life. Oh no. He's been playing with yours and all. But then you already knew that, didn't you? That's why we're all here tonight." To Gary and Sarah, guys. They've been at it for weeks. Watch a first look at the scene below. How will Gary, Sarah, and Kit all react to Maria's explosive claims? It's clear that Gary and Sarah are hiding something. But has Maria got it all wrong? A Coronation Street statement recently teased, "They say revenge is a dish best served cold," but Maria Connor seizes an opportunity to turn up the heat on hubby Gary when she accuses Sarah and Gary of having an affair. She isn't the only one with suspicions about the former lovers. Kit has also noticed Gary and Sarah's strange behavior and wants answers. With more than one person sitting round the table having a motive for wanting Theo dead, who has blood on their hands and what other secrets are the dinner guests keeping? Tune in at 9 p.m. Monday, June 22nd for an hour-long episode where secrets and lies are exposed and the mystery of Theo's murder is finally solved. The cobbles of Weatherfield are set to be shaken once again as Coronation Street teases one of its most intense and emotionally charged episodes in recent memory. A newly released first-look preview of the upcoming Theo episode has confirmed what fans have long suspected. A long-running mystery surrounding a shocking death is about to reach its explosive conclusion, and the identity of the killer will finally be revealed. The episode, already being described by insiders as a turning point for multiple characters, promises betrayal, heartbreak, and a devastating truth that will ripple through the street for months to come. A mystery that has haunted Weatherfield. The storyline centers around Theo, a character whose tragic death sent shockwaves through the community. Initially believed to be a straightforward case of foul play, the investigation quickly spiraled into one of Weatherfield's most complex whodunits in years. Suspicion has fallen on several residents, with shifting alibis, hidden motives, and long-buried secrets all clouding the truth from the outset. Viewers were given fragmented clues, a heated argument overheard at the wrong time, a mysterious phone call that went unanswered, and a final sighting of Theo walking alone through the darkened back streets. Each detail only deepened the intrigue, with fans taking to social media to speculate wildly about the killer's identity. Now, with the first-look episode footage released, the narrative tension has reached boiling point. First-look tease, tension behind every door. The preview opens with an ominous shot of Weatherfield in the early hours of the morning. Rain slicks the cobbles, reflecting the flickering glow of streetlights. A heavy silence hangs in the air as the camera pans slowly toward familiar locations. The Rovers return, the corner shop, and the row of terraced houses that have witnessed decades of secrets. Inside one of those homes, a character is seen sitting alone, visibly shaken. Their hands tremble as they stare at something off-screen, an object or piece of evidence that appears to confirm their involvement in Theo's death. The camera lingers just long enough to suggest guilt, but not long enough to give everything away. Cutting between scenes, the teaser shows detective questioning intensifying. Voices rise in frustration as inconsistencies in statements begin to unravel. One resident breaks down under pressure, insisting they never meant for things to go that far, while another demands to know why they are being framed. The atmosphere is claustrophobic, with every glance and pause hinting at deception. The killer revealed, but not without consequences. While the full identity of Theo's killer has been kept tightly under wraps, the episode promises a dramatic unmasking sequence that will redefine the storyline. According to early descriptions, the reveal does not come through a confession alone, but through a chain reaction of evidence finally aligning. Phone records, CCTV footage, and a critical witness statement that changes everything. However, the show is not treating the reveal as a simple resolution. Instead, it is designed to raise more emotional questions than it answers. Why did it happen? Could it have been prevented? And perhaps most importantly, can anyone in Weatherfield ever truly recover from what they learn? Sources close to production suggest that the killer is not portrayed as purely villainous, but as a deeply flawed individual pushed to breaking point. This moral complexity is expected to divide viewers, with some sympathizing and others outraged by the final outcome. Fallout across the street. As the truth emerges, the impact on the wider community is immediate and devastating. Relationships are expected to fracture under the weight of betrayal, particularly among those who are closest to both Theo and the suspect. One long-standing friendship is reportedly left beyond repair, while another family finds themselves torn apart by guilt and blame. The Rovers' return, often the emotional center of Weatherfield, becomes a battleground of accusations as residents struggle to process the revelation. Even those not directly involved in the storyline are pulled into the aftermath, as the ripple effect of Theo's death exposes long-hidden tensions throughout the street, a character-driven turning point. What sets this episode apart from typical soap reveals is its strong focus on character psychology. Rather than centering only on who did it, the episode explores why it happened in painstaking detail. Flashbacks are expected to play a crucial role, offering glimpses into moments previously shown from a different perspective. These rewinds reframe earlier scenes, revealing subtle clues that were easy to miss on first viewing but now take on a much darker meaning. A key emotional thread runs through the episode as one character comes to terms with their role in the tragedy, grappling with remorse and fear of exposure. Their internal conflict becomes the emotional heart of the episode, grounding the dramatic twist in human consequence rather than spectacle. Fans brace for explosive reactions. The anticipation among fans has reached fever pitch. Online forums are filled with theories, dissecting every frame of the teaser in search of confirmation. Some believe the killer has been hiding in plain sight all along, while others suspect a last-minute twist that will overturn months of speculation. What remains certain is that the episode will not leave viewers indifferent. Early reactions from preview screenings suggest strong emotional responses, with moments described as gut-wrenching, unexpectedly tragic, and impossible to forget. The beginning of a new chapter. While the killer's identity marks the climax of the mystery, Coronation Street is far from closing the book on Theo's story. Instead, this revelation is positioned as the beginning of a new chapter, one defined by consequences, fractured trust, and the long process of rebuilding life in Weatherfield. The streets may settle again eventually, but nothing will be quite the same. As the episode prepares to air, one thing is clear: Theo's shadow will linger long after the final scene fades to black, and the fallout from his death will continue to shape Coronation Street for a long time to come. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Coronation Street Scoop News Update.